Welcome back to Farm and Ham, everyone. Last week I talked about the bull that I think went bad, and it's been, I guess, a week and a half now since I recorded that one, and I've still been witnessing the same thing I saw the last couple weeks. And the bad part is I picked the biggest bull to put out there as a replacement, and he's running away from the messed up bull with his tail tucked between his legs. So even though he's bigger, he's not putting up a fight, and he's just running away and not doing any breeding because he's afraid of the other bull. But I had the herd moved away from the corral, or else I would have caught the bull that went bad. That way he's out of my hair and I don't have to think about him. I just moved him a couple days ago, went back this morning to check everything, and they had moved themselves back. So since they're back by the corral, I'm gonna go get the stock trailer, try to coax the bull and whatever cows will come in. That way I can get the Beefmaster bull caught and maybe take him to the vet, see if there is a problem or if he's just getting tired and lazy. But anyway, that's the plan for today. We also got some hay hauled the last couple days, and then I did lose a big weaned calf, which I'll get into here in a little bit. It's working out quite nice. The bull's right there next to the corral. I'm gonna get these gates opened, get ready for some feed. I'd rather not get the whole herd in there if I don't have to. Since he's right by the gate and half the cows are on the wrong side, I think I might be able to do it. Don't know if you can see it in the background, but black white-faced bull just bred that cow. I watched him try when I got here, still nothing, and you can see she actually took. So anyway, an easy catch. Honestly, this longhorn cow is the one that lost her calf, but I'd rather see her get rebred before I sell her, because she's not worth a whole lot now. So I'm gonna leave her in. She comes in easy. I'm gonna leave her with the herd, let her get bred back, and then I'll sell her at a different point. Yeah, didn't have to do really any sorting since I only caught him and her. I'm gonna take him home, and then here after the 4th of July sometime, I'm gonna get him a breeding soundness exam, see if he's even capable of breeding. And then yeah, if he's not, I'll be hauling him to the sale barn. Coal, cow, and bull prices are still insane. So he'll bring well over 2 grand. It's just a matter of finding a bull to replace him with. Which, like I've mentioned before, I've got 2 bull calves in here that I would like to keep back. That black white face is one of them. But it's gonna be a year and a half till they're capable of doing much. So, okay, trailer's ready for him, and he's ready to get out because he knows there's 2 cows over here in heat that the other bull is getting to. Come on. Hey. Come on. You know. So anyway, I'm gonna catch her later this fall, hopefully after she's bred, and sell her along with a couple others. I may take one of the young Beefmasters out of the big group of cows and haul them over here. Once again, just for some peace of mind, because just because it looks like he's getting the job done doesn't mean he's not shooting blanks. Away from the gate. Can't have you getting out one way. And speaking of the vet, like I said at the beginning, I did lose a calf, one of the weaned calves I've just put him in here with. It was a white Charolais, well now a steer, pretty good sized steer, really nice looking steer actually. And came out one morning to feed. He was bloated. He didn't eat the day before, but I just thought he was in pain because his nuts just fell off. So he didn't eat the day before. Following morning, came out to dump feed. He came out of the shed and he was completely bloated. Couldn't hardly walk. This was over the weekend, so I called the vet we normally use. They are not doing emergency calls over the weekend anymore. Then I called the other vet we normally use to preg check, and he also could not come out over the weekend. But that guy did at least get back to me. He sent me a text and told me what he would recommend doing. So I tubed the calf that morning, let all the bloat out. He was walking a little bit better. And then come evening, he was bloated again, not as bad. But shoved the tube down his throat, did it again. He'll keep shuffling around and it'll keep coming out. That vet said it was some kind of pneumonia-induced bloat. Since he hadn't been eating feed, it's not like he bloated on much feed. Anyway, I put the tube down his throat 3 or 4 different times, and then the last time I did it, he was dead shortly after. So obviously the medication didn't help, and tubing him may have helped temporarily, but it didn't solve the problem. So really, I'm not sure what happened, but there goes a $2,000 steer. So. All the net wrapped bales are ones that were baled off our place. All the string tied are the ones we bought and just hauled over here. So there should be a little over 250 bales, I think, somewhere around here. My dad's in the hay barn starting to stack all the string tied ones in there. All of the twine bales, they're gonna go in the hay barn, just like we did last year. They just fall apart too easy and they lose quality quite a bit quicker than the net wrapped. So all the string tied are going in the barn, and then once we for sure get all them in there, then we'll start putting the net wrapped. So the net wrapped stuff up here, that's all going to be max Q fescue, and it's got a lot of ladino clover in it as well. So that stuff will be really high quality, shouldn't affect the cows at all. All of these twine bales, they're gonna be mostly fescue. One field did have quite a bit of red clover in it, so that field shouldn't be too bad. And then the other field that was net wrapped that we had baled off of this place, it was just Kentucky 31 fescue, but it did have a lot of ladino in it as well. So it should be pretty good stuff too. Anyway, we're gonna get all this hay in the barn. Should be 200 and some bales. We've still got some hay left over from last year in the barn. But yeah, first round of hay all hauled in, and I don't know if my dad's gonna get it stacked before the rain comes, but I'm seeing a couple drops here already, so I'm afraid some of it's gonna get rained on.